All right, here we go. Level 12. This game.
This game.
This game.
This game, 1997. Oh, there you go. Hangar door.
Isn't it funny? You could just walk up to one of these huge doors and just activate
Just
it.
tap
It's not
it.
even a button.
It's like the grocery store. You just walk up and.
Yeah.
I seem to recall a Ben Burt interview or something years ago. Someone asked him, or he mentioned what exactly the probe droid was sampling there, the sound effect, and he said it was dialogue from Shakespeare or something
Oh,
that
really?
that he processed and tweaked the sound, and it was from a play by Shakespeare or something. It was such an interesting thing because then now that's the sound effect for every probe droid in every Star Wars movie and game ever.
Yeah, it's kind of like the music. It's like, can you guys do something different, please?
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too. Because when I first saw Empire, even as a kid and everything, I was kind of like, oh, that's the Hoth signal. That's how that sounds. I didn't think that every probe droid was going to sound like that. But whatever.
Well, you figure it's like transmitting. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's transmitting, but it's like something specific to what it's doing in that
Yes.
particular mission or whatever.
Yeah, that was always my thought. But no, apparently, according to LucasArts, that's every probe droid across
Ever.
the Empire ever. Tens of thousands of them, probably.
Well, at
And
least thousands according to Ozzel.
yeah, and according to Kevin J. Anderson, they probably are all imbued with the spirit of IG-88.
Right. Thanks, KJA.
See, that's what I love. It's like, oh, you hate Disney canon? Okay, let's go back to the old canon where IG-88 is the Death Star 2.
Well, I think I mentioned before, it's easier to ignore the stuff in the old EU that you don't like because it's like, wow, it's not Lucas canon, so I don't necessarily have
Yeah,
to accept this. But I
the
mean,
movies were always the first tier.
yeah,
What was seen and known in the movies, and yeah,
and with Disney, you know, resetting everything and saying everything now is canon, everything is
everything.
canon, and then you're like, okay, and then it's like there's already inconsistencies, and you're like, oh,
But
great.
also, it's stupid because you have people that take that literally, and they're like, "Oh, the Lego stuff is canon." It's like, no, obviously not. But you can
Right.
see that. Obviously, I think the Lego stuff, strangely enough, like the Freemaker adventures from a few years ago, you could say is a version of canon. It's not like there's actual Lego characters, but like just like there's the Lego Star Wars games based on the movies, you could say that these are a just a rendition or a some kind of alternate view of the real events.
Yeah. I guess I can't make that. What if I could if I put all my points in the jump?
All your points, yeah.
Except I think if you do that and you jump all the way up, if you just land, I think you hurt yourself, right?
Yeah, probably. Certainly, if you fail and then land.
I think that probably hurts. It hurt in the last
Yeah,
level.
yeah.
Dang it.
Do you have your headlight in case you need it?
Oops.
There you go.
Whoops.
Run.
Really gotta figure this
Oh.
out at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably power-ups up there, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Dang it. Oh, did it again.
All right,
Oh
shield.
no. That sucks. I don't know if that door. This probably just takes me up there anyway. Who was he talking to?
Yeah, right. Must have been on the comm link. But why would he say that? I'm gonna set my blaster on full. Is that okay, Sarge?
Sarge. I gotta wait. There. Oh wait. At some point, probably on the last level, when it doesn't matter, I'll fix my keybinds. Oh wait.
You might have to.
Segway?
You might have to for Jarek, because I know that there was a convoluted. I don't know if you remember fighting Jarek, what it was like, but there's this convoluted thing where you have to run across the room to this thing and trigger this thing, and then you can attack him. Because otherwise, he's protected by something. I don't remember the details, but it's this weird thing where you have to keep occasionally running across the room to trigger this thing. And you have to use your force run to reach it, and
This
it's just
sounds vaguely familiar.
yeah. I don't even remember it myself, but I just remember it was kind of convoluted, and I actually had to look up. I tried figuring it out on my own. Yeah, that looks bad. I had to read a walkthrough.
Red key. What am I playing? Doom? Well, that's trippy. Because it's like at an angle.
Yeah,
Oh, wait. Further
it's like
up?
it's like a
Oh.
Beetlejuice door or
Yeah.
something.
Oh man.
Kind of remembering this, there was some puzzle stuff here where I don't even remember how to.
Somebody should do an interview with the level designers for this game and just ask why.
Why?
Ask them who hurt them.
Yeah,
Who hurt you?
who raped your childhood?
Ugh.
I think at some point, yeah, you turn off that, kind of red shit.
Maybe.
I think it might also be one of
Ah.
those, that might go further up. Because, like, there's that, but does it go up even more? Doesn't.
I don't think it does.
No.
Well, I got all these other keys, right? Didn't I?
Good question.
I feel like I
Yeah,
did.
you don't really have an inventory in this game, do you?
Might be F2. Oops. No. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, I almost feel like there's two of these elevators that look the same. Oh, what's that center panel? What's that? Nothing.
Decoration.
Okay. Is there anything there? There's no.
There was a key here.
Okay.
What the hell? Oh, what the hell?
I didn't see it myself. It was dark. The Empire needs to put more budget into their elevator lights.
Seriously. Wait. Shit. It's a wonder that I ever had the patience to finish this when I was
I could just see Finn just going like, I gotta lubricate these gears on the turbo lift again.
yellow key.
Now
Okay, that's
on
the red
the
key. Okay. I think I'm just not going in the right door down here.
yeah, there's something weird.
Um,
Oh, yeah, there's some other thing here.
I came from there,
Okay.
but the problem is getting that to come down, right? Like I can't.
You can't make it go.
This one might be.
I know there's at least a couple that look the same. So that was always the challenge is,
Well.
it visually tricks you. Okay, that's the locked one.
It's those two, I think.
Is there any grates
This one
you
I
can
can't
flat?
go up.
But wait, in the center, is there any
Yeah.
light grates you can lightsaber open on the side there?
Oh, in here?
I was thinking, or yeah, maybe even in here. There's nothing.
Oh, there's the blue key.
Oh, okay. I guess if you need to use your map, don't hesitate.
There's a door right there. I came from that way. Unless you're supposed to go down, but I don't know. I don't think so.
Down and up. There you go, blue key. I see a glowy thing over there. Is it a
Yeah.
door?
Stupid.
Ah.
Whatever, I don't care about that item.
I was thinking with how fast paced this game moves and the directional controls of the mouse and everything, it would not be a fun game to play if you had motion sickness or maybe just had the spins from, not feeling good. This would be, oh,
I
oh
didn't. I didn't.
no,
I didn't wait for the thing. I
oh
didn't wait for
no.
the stupid platform.
I forgot that you hadn't quick saved.
Yeah. Yeah. That's your job. Is to tell me to
Oh,
quick
oh,
save.
oh, I see. It's my job.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought, oh, it's been easy enough. We don't need to yet.
You thought wrong.
I thought wrong. I overestimated your abilities. That's okay. You'll get through this quick enough.
Yeah. Now it's a speed run. Okay.
Locked.
What? Um.
I guess because you haven't been down there yet.
Yeah, I gotta go in through the other way, probably. Came from here, right? Yeah.
Stores. So one of the greatest ways to make a lot of credits in the galaxy is to have a company that sells stock in servo motor grease.
Yeah. Sell it directly to the Empire.
Yeah. Servo motor lubricant. Actually, that's probably what Shizor did, along with his container shipping business. I always felt like there could be a Shadows of the Empire prequel that kind of furthered the backstory on Shizor's vendetta against Vader. Because it was only given a brief mention in the Shadows of the Empire source book for the role playing game, and I think it was in the novel briefly, but like Shizor, he had his family wiped out when Vader sterilized thousands of Falleen on the planet because I think there was like a plague or something on the planet Falleen, and Vader was just like sterilize it, and so Shizor's family was wiped out along with thousands of others.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I mean, it's been a while since I played or read Shadows of the Empire, but
Right.
I remember
Yeah.
there being that problem that Shizor
Yeah.
had.
And then we kind of got that Shadows of the Empire sequel. There was Shadows of the Empire Evolution, which is the comic miniseries set after Return of the Jedi, where you think Shizor is alive because you see this old Falleen kind of manipulating things behind the scenes, but then it's just literally under the mask. It's like Shizor's niece or something. I can't remember her name.
What was it? He died in his skyhook or something like that.
Yeah,
Vader
yeah,
blew it up.
Vader,
He got
Vader
authorization
blew
or
it up.
whatever, right?
Yeah, the Emperor said do it or
Yeah.
whatever, and then
Do
he
it.
did it. Do it. And then, but yeah, Shadows of the Empire Evolution. Shizor's niece is running, I think, Black Nebula, which is like the the dregs of Black Sun that are left over after the Return of the Jedi, and then Guri, the android super assassin with the blonde hair.
Oh yeah, Guri. I forgot
Yeah,
about her.
because she escaped, and she's on a mission to be reprogrammed because she doesn't want to be an assassin anymore. And then Dash Rendar shows up, Han, Luke, and Leia show up, and at the end of the story, Guri gets reprogrammed and then goes off with Dash, and they almost become like partners slash lovers or something. So Dash Rendar is getting some android
Yeah,
pussy.
just like just like Lando in Disney canon.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I don't know if you'd call that pansexual. That's more like cybersexual. But I don't
Hey,
know.
hey, want a cyber?
The 90s.
Ah, Venice.
ASL. One of the
ASL,
cyber.
yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to do this, am I? Maybe I am. Whoa.
Mission objective completed. Oh, save your quick save. Just for
In case I
shits
fall
and
down
giggles.
there.
Yeah. Whoa.
Did I come from there? Maybe. Nope.
You don't belong.
It's funny recognizing the different LucasArts voice actors that kind of did TIE Fighter voices.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Yeah.
the guy that did Zarin, I think it was Denny Delk. And what's funny is you can hear him in so many 90s Star Wars games, whether it's this or Day of the Tentacle and Sam and Max. Like, LucasArts had their stable of like 5 or 6 voice actors they just kept reusing. Oh,
That'd
there's Jan.
be fun.
Yeah, no kidding.
Look at that. One secret. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, we never promised 100% completion.
No, this is a 23-year completion.
I guess you can have both. Do you get to keep both?
That
I
makes sense.
wonder.
I know there's some powers that are on both sides. Or maybe because you're dabbling, you're only getting a little bit of each.
I'm an adept. I'm
You're
a dark
following.
Jedi.
You're a
Remember
great Jedi, like Verger.
that was oh yeah. Uh that was like the thing, dark Jedi. Like you if you weren't like a Sith, you know, back
Yeah,
in the old
back in the 90s.
EU, dark Jedi.
Yeah, that was a very 90s thing, and I think it started with Zahn, with the Dark Jedi of Bupfas that eventually ended up on Dagobah and was rumored to be killed by Yoda, which then was rumored to create the Dark Side Cave.
Yeah. There's it's that's an example of like people like way overthinking a particular thing in the movies. Like
Yeah, yeah,
like it needs to have some like explicit explanation for
for a reason.
yeah.
I will say though that that did add a certain element of mystery to the cave before we had. I mean, because in canon and Lucas, he never explained it, and but then at the same time, do you have to? It is kind of cool and mysterious to have it be this dark side cave. You don't know why
Right.
it's that way, but
This is kind of like a ley line or something
yeah.
of dark energy. Let's see what the cutscene is.
Kyle's house at Sullen.
This is another track I'm really sick of from all these games.
Yeah, Cloud City.
I think that should do it, Ouija.
Great acting.
Stare into space.
We need you to look like you don't know what the F you're looking at.
Attack from A New Hope.
It's really out of place, actually.
Yeah, I would have used.
It feels out of place.
Yeah, I would have used a more mysterious kind of track myself. And that was the funny thing, having the anthology box set before the special edition soundtracks. I was so familiar with that box set. I knew every track inside and out because I used to make different mixtapes and extended versions of the soundtrack. And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I knew every cue inside and out. And so when I heard these in the games, I would immediately kind of judge it like, that
Yeah.
works or that doesn't. This one, I don't know. It doesn't really work here per se, but
The valley is being prepared for you, my lord.
Very good, Saris.
Morgan guitar.
He sticks his
That'd be
tongue out like a
funny.
snake.
It'd be funny if he just said that for no reason.
It's a non sequitur. Just he gets his tick. He just says it. Saris is like, "What the fuck?"
You know, my lord, that you killed him
It's like
days
Dark
ago.
Side Madness or something.
Lots of macro binoculars do we have in the movies and games.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since Luke.
You're just gonna get into more trouble.
That's when you bail me out.
Make me a sandwich.